Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're joining. Welcome to today's training series, which is brought to you in two parts. The first part abs, the second part glutes. Today what we'll be doing is we'll be doing an interval training where we're working for a certain amount of time and then we rest for a certain amount of time. For the abs, you have 20 rounds, of which the first 8 will be dedicated to just firing up the core, getting it engaged. We have 4 plank positions that we will do, just no movement, just really activating the core. Then we'll repeat them, adding a little movement to it. Once we're done with that, we'll move into our abdominal sequences, which you have 6 abdominal exercises that we will repeat starting on the left side. So that's our ab portion. Tips, trainer tips. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, keeping your shoulders dropped at all times and drawing your navel into your spine. And we'll start with a nice warm-up. Warm-up will, regular warm-up, arms up, shoulders back, make sure that we're not holding any tension in the neck, and then we'll move on to some press-ups, and we'll go through all this, some press-ups, bird dog, and a little bit of thoracic rotation, and then we'll get into our program. So how about you get yourself settled, get yourself started, get everything situated. Water, if you need some, please keep it nearby. If you need to stop the video, please do so. Grab a drink, put it down, and press play again. So welcome to abs. We're about to get this started, so that will be absolutely amazing. Oh, one more thing. You don't need anything except your beautiful self and your mat and your water. That's it. No weights. No weights for our ab sequence, all right? So how about we get this started? So welcome. We're starting on the floor. You can sit in a comfortable position, and we're gonna start with taking the arms up and press and round forward. Yes, so that's what we'll be doing. Let's do 8 of those, yes? So let's take those arms up and press and round. That's 1. And take the arms up, press and round. That's 2. Take the arms up and press and round. That's 3. Take the arms up and press and round. That's 4. Take the arms up, press and round. That's 5. Take the arms up, press and round. That's 6. Take the arms up, press and round. That's 7. Take the arms up, press and round. That's 8. And let's roll up. We have 8 shoulders circling back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's bring it front for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look to the right and look center. Look to the left and look center. Let's look down and center. Let's look up and center. Right ear, right shoulder. Lift it up, left ear, left shoulder. Lift it up. Let's do again. Looking down and center. Looking up and center. Let's look to the left and center. Let's look to the right and center. Left ear, left shoulder. Good. Right ear, right shoulder. Lift it up. Let's interlace the fingers. Place it behind your head. Let's close the elbows. Let's open. Close the elbows. Open. 2 more times. Close the elbows. Open. Last time. Close it and open. Let's hit our obliques. Over to the right. Keep the opposite hip down. Lift it up. Over to the left. Keep the opposite hip down. Lift it up. Over to the right. Keep the opposite hip down. Lift it up. Over to the left. Keep the opposite hip down and lift it up. And let's rotate to the right. Keep your body up nice and tall. Almost imagine that you're in Graham class doing turns around the back, and rotate to the left. Center. Let's do that one more time. Rotate to the right and center. Let's rotate to the left and center. So now we're going to go to the floor where we're going to do some press-ups. You're lying down, prone position, flat on the floor, facing the floor, and we're just going to press up, getting a nice stretch through here and coming back down. So how about we get into that position? My hands are flat, yes, and I'm down. So let's press up and back down. That's 1. Press up and back down. That's 2. Press up, back down. That's 3. Press up, back down, that's 4. Notice we're moving through, no static stretching. Press up, moving down, that's 5. Press up, coming back down, that's 6. Press up, back down, that's 7. Last one, press up, bring it back down. Let's push back and sit on the heels. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And we're gonna come all fours, quadruped position. So you want one line shoulder to wrist, one line hip to knee. What we're gonna do is our cat-cow, where we're flexing and rounding and pointing and arching. And so what I want you to do, we have 8 of those, and let's go. Flex and round, point and arch. Make sure you're breathing, that's 1. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 2. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 3. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 4. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 5. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 6. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 7. Flex and round, point and arch, that's 8. Let's come back to our neutral spine. Think of your back as being flat to the ceiling above you. And we have bird dog, alternating right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. We're going for 16 and we're counting all of them. So we're gonna send the right arm, left leg out. That's 1. Other side, minor shift. Bring it in, that's 2. Working on core stabilization. Send it out, bring it in, that's 3. Send it out, bring it in, that's 4. Navel to spine, shoulders drop. Send it out, bring it in, that's 5. Send it out, no change in the pelvis or the hips. That's 6. Send it out, that's 7. Send it out, bring it in, that's 8. Send it out, bring it in, that's 9. Send it out, bring it in, that's 10. Send it out, bring it in, that's 11. Send it out, bring it in, that's 12. Send it out, bring it in, that's 13. Send it out, bring it in, that's 14. Send it out, bring it in, that's 15. Last one, send it out, bring it in, that's 16. Push back and sit on your heels, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And we're gonna come up on all fours one more time. You're gonna take your right hand, place it behind your head, and we just have thoracic rotation where we're going to try to touch the right elbow in the inside of the left elbow. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Let's go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Let's place that right hand on the floor, left hand goes behind your head, and we're doing the same thing on the left. Bring it in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Place that hand on the floor, push back and sit on your heels, stretch those arms out nice and long. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe, and let's roll up through our spine. Let's just come back to our seated position facing the front. And all I want you to do to finish out your warm-up, just going to take those hands and go in circular motions on your abdominals. Breathe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take those arms up and press. All right, so now we're gonna move on. Now that our abdominals know, the abdominals know that we're about to do something really good for it, for them. We're going into our plank position. So we're going to do low plank today, where you're balancing on your forearms. And when you're in that low plank position, you want to make sure there's one line from your shoulder to your wrist. Yes. And you're looking directly to the floor. So if I'm in the plank position, this is where I am. I'm not looking here. I'm keeping everything nice and long. Alignment is key. So we're going to start off with prone position plank. Then we're going to go into our side plank. Yes. Now, if you need a modification for the side plank, you're here with the knees. That's option 1, option 2, option 3. You're up with straight legs. And then we'll do prone position plank again, and then side plank on the other side. That's 4 rounds. The next 4, guess what? With the prone position plank facing the floor, we're going to do pikes. Yes, piking it up. So think of someone lifting your hips and bringing them back into that plank position. The side plank, what we're going to do is just our hip raises. Yes. So for this, we have, I think let me just check my interval here. I think we have, yes, for the 8 rounds, it's 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. We got 8 rounds that we're going to do. So get ready for that. Let's see, I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. So get ready, get ready, get ready. We start off in that prone position. And how about we face the left side of our room so that that right side is facing the front, the camera, yes? Remember, navel to spine, shoulders drop, set yourself up. I have to start the timer, so you set yourself up and get ready for that low plank. Yes, just plain. Get ready in 4, 3, 2, let's go. And actually, I have a nice meditation bell, and it's quiet. Yes, breathe, breathe, breathe. Navel to spine, shoulders drop. We're in this low plank position. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We have 12 seconds left. Firing up, activating the core. Yes, the core is the foundation. A strong core is a foundation to your movement. Strong movement, solid movement. Movement done with alignment, proper alignment, and correct form. We got, oh, okay, 8 seconds. I thought I saw a different time there. I was like, wait a minute, did you start all over? But no, the timer is not doing that to us today. And rest. Ah, you know what? Hold on. So, going back, the timer, I couldn't hear it, so we were just holding and holding and holding. All right, so let's go. Holding in that prone position, looking directly to the floor beneath you, navel to spine, shoulders dropped, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. We have 15 seconds left. I am moving my head, looking left and right, making sure I'm not holding any tension in my neck. Breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe. No arching in the lower back. We got 2 seconds. All right. So now we're going to face the side. We're on this left side. Remember, one line, shoulder to elbow. And I showed you the options. Both knees bent, one leg bent. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just your plain side plank. Neck is nice and long, and you're looking directly front. What's in front of you? Yes, I am in front of you, and you are in front of me. Yes, breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, even with this, sometimes I look up and down to make sure I'm not holding any tension in my neck. And I'm not slouching. Yes, think of a turtle coming out of its shell. Nice and long. We got 5 seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And rest. So we're going to go to that, back to that prone position. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, just plain, navel to spine, shoulders dropped, yes. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Find a happy place. That happy place is you doing something amazing for your body, something wonderful for your body, preserving it, protecting it, maintaining it. Yes, we only have one. We only have one. 5 seconds. Breathe. All right, so let's hit that side plank on the other side. On the other side, breathe. One line, shoulder to elbow. Breathe, and let's pivot it up. Breathe, and see, this preps us for the next 4 rounds, because we'll start it on this side. Change of scenery. Yes, breathe. Navel to spine, shoulders dropped. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're breathing. That's vital. It's necessary. We have to do it. 8 seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 5 seconds. All right. So that's the first 4 rounds. Next 4, we're back in that prone position, facing the floor, and we're gonna pike. So lift your hips up and come back to that pike. So now I'm facing the right side of my room, and let's go. Set it up. Let's go, pike. Breathe, take your time. You don't have to rush. This is your body. Quality over quantity is always best. Breathe. Because if the quantity is not done with proper alignment and correct form, then we end up injuring ourselves. So we don't want that. Breathe. We got 2 seconds. All right. So we're going to hit that side plank on this side, and we're going to lift the hips as if someone is lifting the hips and bringing it back to that plank position. One line shoulder to elbow. Legs are nice and straight, if that's the option you chose, and we're just lifting. Hips, yes. Hips pressing up, 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 up. And if you want, you can go up and bring it down. Up and bring it down. Or you can do them in succession. Yes, breathe. Breathe. We have 10 seconds. Navel to spine. Shoulders dropped. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. All right. So how about we hit this pike on this side? Actually, yes. We hit this pike on this side again, and then we'll do our side plank on the left. Get ready. Piking it up again. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. Neck is nice and long. We're not shortening our movement. Breathe. And guess what? While we're doing this, I'm thinking, are the shoulders involved? Yes. Shoulder stability, shoulder strength is needed for this. Breathe. Looking at the time, see where we're at. We're at 6 seconds. Breathe. And rest. Last round in this sequence, we have side plank on that left elbow. Breathe. And we have our hip raises. Set it up. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. Remember, you can go up and then come back down, or you can do them in succession. Breathe. So that means up and back down. So you up and pause and back down, or you can just keep pulsing. Yes, keep pressing. Breathe. And if the arm is too much like that, you could put it here. You could put it here. Yes, whatever works for you, wherever your body is at this moment. And so there we have it. The course, getting the core nice and ready and engaged, is done. So now we have a 1 minute and 30-second break to get us ready to transition into our abdominal exercises. This water feels good going down. I feel like stuff just opened up. So for our abdominals, now that we have this break, I can tell you what we're doing. We have one exercise that we'll build, and it'll be a nice little combo. We've done it before, but I'm gonna kind of change how we do it. They're not gonna be all done back to back. So remember, we have our ab mat coming down, ab mat. Then we're gonna go into our knee rotation. You're hugging the knees and you're rotating to it. Third exercise, we're gonna come up to our coccyx, rotate and back down. Yes, coccyx, rotate back down. Then we're gonna go into our reverse crunch, lifting the hips up off the floor slightly. Then we have our ab mat that we're combining. So we come up into this ab mat, straighten the legs, coccyx balance, rotate. Yes, so that's 5. 6 is our alternating toe touch. Alternating, yes, but how about we get ready? So your feet are together. Let's lie down. Arms are above head. And let's go over and then come back. Reverse that movement. Over. Ab mat. So we're hitting the abs on the mat. Breathe. Bring it up. And round forward. Get a nice little stretch in the lower back while you're doing that. Breathe. We got 15 seconds. Now this series, this sequence, the abdominal sequence, we have 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds. So our interval time, our work time is a little longer here. And rest. Rest. So 40, 20 for this. We had 30, 15 for the core, and this is 40, 20. So now you have, so with knees come into your chest, we're going to rotate and pull that right knee into our chest as the left leg lengthens. Yes, get ready. Let's go. Take your time. Breathe. I'm rotating and hugging that knee into my chest. My shoulders are off the floor. Breathe. Breathe. I'm not rushing this. I got 40 seconds. No need to rush. Yes. Navel to spine. Shoulders away from your ears. So we're not going to hunch those shoulders up. It's not a shoulder exercise. We're working on our abdominals with this rotation and pulling. Get ready. 10 seconds. We're almost done with this one. Breathe. 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 4 seconds. That's time to do one more right and one more left. All right. So now for your third round, we have legs are straight. We're going to come up into our coccyx balance position, rotate and lengthen back into the floor. And we have 5 seconds before we start. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Arms are down by your side. And let's go. Up, rotate, and bring it down and come back to your parallel position. So we're here. We rotate and back down to your parallel position. Coming up, coccyx balance, your arms in middle parallel. Rotate, I send my hand center and bring it down. Rotate back to parallel. Yes. And coming up, rotate and bring it down. Arms back to parallel, legs back to parallel. Lift it up. Rotate, bring it down. And rest. Breathe. So now we have our reverse crunch. So the legs are nice and long, straight. They're going to slide the feet up to you and lift the hips slightly off the floor. Retrace your movement and bring the legs back, sliding the feet back forward. Set yourself up. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. Navel to spine, shoulders dropped, in through your nose and out through your mouth. We got 15 seconds. I have to do a time check because the time clock is not on the ceiling where I could see it. Wouldn't that be nice if the time clock shifted to wherever I was facing? Wow, that's something to think about. Rest. All right, so now we have that ab mat coccyx combo. Coming up to your ab mat, lengthen the legs out nice and long, arms down by your side, coccyx, rotate, bring it back down. The arms will go back overhead once you go from the coccyx back to start the position, the combination all over. So your feet are together, arms overhead, let's go. Ab mat, over. Now lengthen, legs are out nice and long, arms are down by your side. Let's come up to this coccyx balance position. Let's rotate, bring it down, and bring it up. And lengthen, legs and arms down by your side. Come up to the coccyx. Let's rotate and bring it down. Good. Ab mat, over. And straighten those legs, arms down by your side. Almost forgot where my arms were supposed to go there. Rotate and rest. So now the last exercise in this sequence before we go and do it on the other side, we have the legs, feet to the ceiling, and what we're going to do is we're going to reach the right hand to the left leg, shoulders will be off the floor, and we're going to do our toe touches. Let's go. Reach, 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 navel to spine, shoulders dropped. See those checkpoints, those pointers, those trainer tips, constantly giving them to you, because sometimes, you know what, we forget to breathe properly. Yeah, we forget. The shoulders start hunching up, start arching in the lower back. No, we don't want any of that. Navel to spine, shoulders dropped, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4 seconds. And rest. Now we're going to take a quick second here. I'm going to stop the clock. I'm stopping the clock at 13 seconds. Breathe. Breathe. We're almost done with our abdominal sequence. We're just going to repeat these 6 exercises, and whatever started on the right, we'll start on the left. Breathe, 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 breathe. You should be feeling a little accordion-ish right now, feeling like an accordion. Well, I don't think it makes that sound, but you know, I do my best. So now we have the last 6 exercises, the last 6 rounds, and then we cool down, and your abs portion is done. It's done. But how about I like a change of scenery. So we were just lying down that way. How about we bring our head to the left this time? Yeah, change of scenery is always good. So we got 13 seconds before we start. And remember, we're starting with that ab mat. Feet are together. Feet are together. Arms are down. Arms are overhead. Breathe. We got 3 seconds. And let's go. Over. Breathe. Over. And lengthen back into the floor. The feet stay peanut butter and jelly together. Knees stay out to the side. Breathe. Yes, feeling these abdominals at this point. Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to rush, like I said earlier. Quality over quantity. Breathe. And rest. So now we have our left knee. Yes, so this, our knees on our chest. We have the rotation with the knee pull into the chest. Get ready. We got 5 seconds before we start this. All right, let's go. Rotate, 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 rotate and pull. You're pulling that knee into your chest as you're rotating to it. This feels so good. Yes, yes, yes. The back is protected because it's melting into the floor. The floor is supporting us. Breathe, breathe. We've got 10 seconds. Breathe. 4 seconds. Just enough time to do the other leg. And now, remember I said we were putting our ab mat. It's 3 exercises. The first exercise, the second exercise, then we put them together. So this is the second exercise of our ab mat, where you're coming up to your coccyx, rotate, and lengthen back into the floor. So arms are down by your side. Let's go. Coccyx, rotate, lengthen and parallel those legs. And coming up to your coccyx, rotate, lengthen, parallel. Coccyx, rotate, lengthen, parallel. Coccyx, rotate, lengthen, parallel. Coccyx, rotate, lengthen, parallel, and rest. So now we have the reverse crunch. Reverse crunch. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe. We got 10 seconds before we start. So your legs are out nice and long. Feet are gonna slide in. You're gonna lift the hips off the floor in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe. Yes. Breathe. Navel to spine. Yes. Definitely feeling this now. This is our second set of this. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. And that's a good thing. I was about to start the other one, but the time saved by the bell. Saved by the meditation bell. All right, so now we're putting that ab mat coccyx combo. So your feet are together. Arms are reaching overhead. Get yourself ready. Get yourself ready, ready, ready. And let's go. Coming up. And lengthen back into the floor. Legs are nice and long. Come up to that coccyx balance. Rotate. Ab mat. Over. Lengthen back into the floor. And coming up. Rotate. And ab mat. And lengthen into the floor. Legs are nice and long. Coccyx balance. Rotate. Ab mat. Let's finish it out. Coccyx. Rotate. All right, last exercise in this sequence, 10 seconds. Feet are to the ceiling, and we're reaching to the left foot. Actually, reaching with the left hand. Yes, reach. Breathe. Navel to spine. Shoulders dropped. Hey, we're in a home stretch. This is our last exercise. I'm feeling these abs. Are you feeling your abs? I know you are. Breathe. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, this is feeling good. This is definitely an indicator of work being done. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulders off the floor. I'm reaching to my feet. Let's reach to those toes. The tempo is totally up to you. You can go slow, you can go fast, but just make sure quality, quality, quality. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Your abdominal sequence is done. Breathe. Part 1 of your training series today is done. Breathe. 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 Feet are still on the floor. Breathe. Breathe. Let's roll over onto our stomach. And as we started, let's just press up and stretch out those abdominal muscles. Stretch them out, stretch them out, stretch them out. Breathe. Look to your right. Center. Look to your left. Center. Look to your right. Center. Look left. Center. Breathe. Breathe. Bring your body back to the floor. Reach those hands nice and long. Breathe. Breathe. Bring your hands, elbows, draw back into your side and press up. A little deeper in that stretch. Breathe. And bring it down. Listen the arms out to the side. Lift up. Navel to spine, even in your stretches, navel to spine, shoulders drop. And bring it down. Bring the hands in, push back. Sit on your heels, stretch those arms out nice and long. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's roll up through our spine. And let's come back center to a nice seated position. Feet together. Sitting up nice and tall. That's abs. Yeah, that's abs. Let's take this right arm and just go over. My left hand is holding on to my right ankle. Lift it up. Right hand goes to the left ankle, left arm up. So now we're stretching our obliques. Yes, we did do some side planks today. And look to your right. Look center. Look to your left. Look center. Look down. Look center. Look up. Look center. Right ear, right shoulder. Lift it up. Left ear, left shoulder. Lift it up. Let's take those arms up. Open. Round forward. Arms are behind you. And open the arms to lift you back up to the ceiling. And press round forward. Keep your body there. Send those arms around to the front. Feel the stretch in your lower back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And let's roll up. Well, that's your abs, yes? So get ready for part 2, which is glutes, yeah? So you have a quick moment, and then we'll return with part 2, working bum, 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 bum. I gotta be even. Bum, 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 bum. Yes? So get yourself ready, grab some water, yeah. Run to the bathroom if you need to, because we're about to come back in and get some glutes done. So I will see you in the next video.